supposed to do a show, right?
Yeah, I gotta share my screen.
Ooh,
hold on.
Sharing the screen. Sharing's caring, baby. Welcome to the dumpster fire, where everything is garbage and we are as unprepared as the New York Rangers are to lose in the first round. I am a Yinzer. That's a bald guy right over there. Here's a microphone in the screen. Behind 5 points is the poorly abused chair, which I am trying to get extradited to a safe space, but unfortunately I have been unsuccessful because I cannot prove my allegations.
Dude, would you shut the fuck up? I have to go. I have to leave and come back. I'll be right back.
Okay, Jesus.
Would you ever just shut up? Oh my God.
Dude, you're the one that talks all the fucking time. Are you supposed to sit here and pretend that everyone's going off? Go turn off, and then come back, and then I will have to carry the stream like I poorly did a couple weeks ago and nobody showed up for. So we know how this is going to go. Everyone's getting traded. The wide receivers are pissed off. Deebo Samuel's pissed off. A.J. Brown's pissed off. Terry McLaurin's pissed off. Deontay Johnson's pissed off. Kyler Murray's pissed off. 9 days before the NFL draft, this is when all the hype and the chaos surrounding the draft goes into full gear, and we all lose our shit. This is the NFL draft preview stream, and there's going to be a lot of BS. We're going to talk about our predictions that are probably go insanely poorly. And I mainly hope that everyone is well and enjoys whatever is going on right now. Speaking of which, while we're doing that, let's get into a few Snapchats. In the meantime, Makai Wilson for $5. This is a good one. This week on Days of Our Maulers. Also around this time, 1 year ago, GoFundMe became a thing. Mistakes were made that night, and it was a good thing because I did not have to torque on stream. No torquing on stream. No one wants to see this work. Nobody does. And by the way, are we on Team Chicken Salad or are we on Team Pizza? Because if you're in Pittsburgh, there are some good chicken salads here, but Pittsburgh style just means you chuck fries on it and you pour ranch dressing all over it. Then you add some hard-boiled egg, tomato, maybe some cucumbers, mixed greens. You can add steak to it too. You prefer steak. That's what you call a Pittsburgh salad. Pittsburgh pretty much just means you throw fries on it. That's all it is. You take any sort of nutritional value out of anything healthy. If you wanted maybe carrots, throw French fries on it. Ice cream, throw French fries on it. Sandwiches, throw French fries on it. Pizza, you're throwing French fries on it.
There we go.
Hey, we're back. There we go.
My bad, dude.
You're good, man.
I have not tried to share my screen since my computer has been.
Yeah, and then you had to reset everything.
I just happened in on the funniest thing is Tree talking about a salad.
No. I'm actually talking about a question. Are you on Team Chicken Salad or Team Pizza?
Pizza's awful for you. Pizza's really bad. But
what about Devion Smith? He wanted pizza instead of chicken salad. He gets cut from the Pittsburgh Maulers.
I think he had already been in trouble. Like, listen, if you're talented, you can have 22 allegations against you, okay? If you're worth it. But I think for my taste buds prefer a pizza, definitely, over a chicken salad.
It depends on how I'm feeling, because sometimes I'm kind of not feeling pizza. I'd rather have a salad. If you have a couple beers in you probably want pizza. You want something like creamy and just like, fuck it, I need drink food.
Yeah,
you're not eating a low-fat chicken salad with beer.
Nobody goes out with the boys and just eats a chicken salad. You know, it's like, hey, guys, you want to order a round of chicken salads for you guys want to split a chicken salad? No. It's definitely not a food that, you're going to consume with other people. Pizza is all about sharing and with your boys.
Scary, baby.
All right. Listen, let's get into the premise of the show tonight, which is we are going to try to predict things that will happen in the draft. It's not that we are doing a mock. We'll save that for Thursday on Clickboot Spoots. We are just trying to figure out, we're trying to say things that are going to happen. Now, chat, if you think of more categories that we could come up with, That's fine. But let's read some supers as they.
Yep. I did Mackay Wilson. We're on Red Rhino 49. Since the NBA and the Padres got some ads on jerseys, how long will it be before the NFL does it? The NHL's doing it too. The Penguins have a logo on the ads. The NFL will do it when they make that money. And they'll go all Euro League on those ads. Like they will throw them all.
They'll put that shit right on the helmet. Like it'll be like NASCAR where the number is smaller than all the fucking ads.
Yeah.
People, dude, you see like Premier League jerseys, like it's like MasterCard.
Oh yeah, it's just like that's the jersey. It's like the sponsor.
Right.
The Steelers are gonna take that empty spot where there's no logo. They're gonna put an ad on it. Just you watch. Just you watch.
There's gonna be some crypto.com shit on there.
Tanner, all teams have ads on helmets now. They started doing that last year.
Yep.
So they sponsor the divisions. Remember that.
Maybe the Dumpster Fire should sponsor a team like the Coyotes, right?
Coyotes might be a little too under our blood. We need to aim a little higher. You know, the Blackhawks are a Dumpster Fire of their own. That would be a perfect sponsorship opportunity.
Red Wings are pretty trash this year.
Red Wings are kind of on the up and up, though. They're more a Little Caesars brand. So
I mean, Moritz Cider's pretty decent, you know.
Lucas Raymond.
Yeah, they got players, but still. Where are we at?
Christopher Bodden. 9 days from watching 5 meltdown worse than Chernobyl, and Tree also meltdown as well. Go Chiefs. Also watch Tom, Brandon, and Scooter meltdown as well.
Oh, there's going to be meltdowns. Okay.
Oh, there's always meltdowns. It's the NFL draft.
The Steelers picking at 20. I think they take a quarterback, honestly.
It depends who's there. They might actually trade up if somebody falls.
The Giants have 5 and 7.
I hope they screw them up. And I know you're going to bitch about Kyle Hamilton and Sauce Gardner. I think they're good picks. You're going to flip the fuck out. And I'll be laughing at you just because you're an idiot.
If they take Sauce at 7, I won't melt down. I won't like it because I would be very happy with Ekwonu and Thibodeau. Like if we get those two, like you won't hear, I'll be fucking happy. But if they take like Sauce at 7, like I can't really argue. Like I don't know. Like I said, the only thing that's gonna also irk me is if they trade out a 7. Like that's gonna bother me.
Especially if you get another first round pick like you did last year, or 2 first round picks, would you accept that?
It'd have to be 2 firsts. It'd have to be like it'd have to be like a couple of Cleveland's firsts, you know, like some shit like that. But who's gonna trade that much for the 7th overall pick? Like
it depends if somebody falls, you know, like suppose nobody drafts a quarterback, somebody wants Malik Willis, somebody wants, Kenny Pickett.
Somebody wants Mac will not go to 5. So
anyway. He might go number 1. That's going to be your biggest reach.
All right, we'll get into that.
Willis, is he a number 1 pick though?
Malik? No.
Yeah, somebody's going to trade heaven and earth for the number 1 pick. Jacksonville's going to take their haul, and somebody's going to take Malik Willis. Just you watch.
He's a number 2 pick for sure.
He can be a number 2 pick, but like once again, somebody's going to leapfrog Detroit.
Maybe. That one guy says Dan Campbell's coffee regimen as a clickbait punishment for anyone but Tom, because he doesn't drink coffee, has to dress as a Lions mascot. Ooh.
So he's dressing up as a kneecap?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of coffee, benchwarmerbrew.com, where you can get Benchwarmer Brew coffee. No, it's actually really good coffee. We've both had
good coffee. We need to send Dan Campbell some Benchwarmer Brew.
We do.
I think
he doesn't drink coffee. Coffee will eventually kill you, but I'm just saying that's not a great ad for coffee, but it's caffeine.
Well, it's better than energy drinks.
Noah Sharp says, "Thank you for the free runs, Garrett Cole. That's what'll happen when you throw 46 pitches in the second inning. Also, thanks for giving Miggy hit number 2,996.
Ooh, 3,000 coming up in a couple days.
Yes, just like Albert Pujols is gonna hit 700 or some shit.
I think Pujols already did.
Could make it around the bases.
Hey, nothing wrong with Pujols, man. He's hitting 389. He's 2 for 3 tonight.
Yeah.
I told you that Cardinal bullshit.
He just
Cardinal
came back
bullshit
to
so
hit some
real.
dongs. That's all he did.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
right,
he's at 681, so he needs 19 home runs. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it.
He could. He might be able to do it this year. I mean, Reggie Jackson in his decline was bad, though. But, I mean, he's Albert Pujols. He'll find a way. He'll find a way to squeeze out 19 home runs out of his old ass. As close as he is. The NLDH, baby. Saved us. All right, let's look at these predictions. Who do you think is going to make the first trade in the draft? Remember, chat, you can always suggest more things.
About to take a nap. That's actually what the dumpster fire should be used for. You should do ASMR and make people go to sleep.
Oh, hold on. You're very, very sleepy. Are we sleepy? Are we hit the super chat button and send $100 super chat? I don't know about that. And then go to benchwarmerbrew.com and order all the coffee. There's subscription models for it.
Are we supposed to pretend we're Amaranth here? Or are we talking about something else?
I'm gonna sell my bath water to you.
Hold on. Let's do this.
I'm gonna fart. Oh yeah, dude. Who does that? Who does?
People are desperate, man. People are desperate.
Whose idea was that? It's like, all right, I'm gonna whisper into this fucking microphone.
I don't know. It kind of like tingles you sometimes. I guess that's the thing. But you know what?
Like
if you got to make that money, you got to make it, dude.
like
I would not survive as ASMR.
Yeah, if she's like, "Ooh, I'm doing my taxes," and you're just like, "Oh, okay, I get it."
Yeah, there's a lot
weird,
of weird.
A little weird. All right. Anyways,
people are weird. People watch that shit though.
All right, who's gonna make the first trade in this draft?
First trade. I think Carolina might make the trade.
All right, Tree is saying Carolina.
I don't think they like either of the vets. I think they jump to number 1. They trade the 7, next year's first, and probably a third.
Okay.
It's very steep, but I don't know if you're going to be able to get it done.
I'm going to predict that Jacksonville trades out of number 1.
Well, that's kind of what I said too. Though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you're naming who would actually do it. I'm saying that we're saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying Jacksonville does not make the pick because we're 9 days out. Usually, you know who number 1 is going to be, right?
You don't have a clear cut number 1. That was the issue heading into this year.
Yeah.
I guess it's not like you have a Trevor Lawrence or a Joe Burrow or something like that.
No, I mean, a lot of people are saying Hutchinson, but I'm like, sus.
Aiden Hutchinson, I think he goes 2 or 3.
Yeah, well, we do have a slot for that. We do have a slot. Jared Froman says Rob Manfred has been trying to make games faster, but the Yankees at Tigers game has taken 1 hour and 25 minutes to get through 2 innings. Garrett Cole threw 46 pitches in the second and didn't get out of it. Yeah, Cole is overhyped. Madness.
Well, the salty, bitter Pirates fan in me feels good about that.
Yeah,
nobody else has Garrett around here.
He didn't learn how to throw until they taught him about spin rate and a little
about that spider tack. That's what did it.
Sticky.
And he can't do the sticky anymore.
Right, and then he complained about not being able to use the icky.
Mm-hmm. Because unfortunately, he becomes like a mid-rotation guy instead of a top of rotation.
Yes.
And by the way, didn't you realize about like Major League innings too? Didn't you remember like minor league baseball said they cut 20 minutes off of games, even though that's not why people aren't watching baseball. It's not because of speed. And oh, look, your ASMR worked. We got a hundo.
My ASMR worked. Listen, the power of
pity hundo.
Pity. Like
thanks, brother.
Worked. Joseph, you read this one.
Joseph Grimaldi. Can't wait to see how a mountain of flaming sugar honey iced tea masquerading as a Super Bowl contender botch their picks and somehow finish 6-9-1 this upcoming season. Then their GM trades the whole team to have wet dreams about Tom Brady just because. I give Buffalo some credit. I mean, They're not going 6-9-1.
No,
Maybe
but they
9-7-1.
they are ripe for a decline. Every team in the NFL is ripe for a decline. Like
Of
it's
course.
not.
Well, I mean, if
Nothing
Josh
to-
Allen goes and he's injured, they're done.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're paying $20 million a year to Von Miller, which I'm
Yeah,
told is supposed to be a good signing, even though they have bigger issues than edge. But whatever.
Well, thank you, Joseph Grimaldi, for the $100 super chat. If you want, I'll whisper into the mic more.
Don't do it.
No. All right, let's go with the first reach. Who is going to make the first reach of this draft where they just take a player that no one's talking about? Like, who do you think is going to botch their first pick, essentially?
I'm going to say the same thing. I think Carolina reaches for Malik Willis at number 1 overall.
Wow.
And I love Malik Willis, but he is not a number 1 overall pick.
Wow.
Like if they pick Malik Willis number 1, I'll laugh. And I love Malik Willis. He's not a number 1 overall pick.
I'm going to go against my. Like, I think that Jacksonville trades out of the 1, and whoever takes 1 still takes not a quarterback. Like, doesn't
Really?
take
They go, would it be Hutchinson or Evan Neal?
something. But see, my
Or do
problem
they
is
go with
like,
Antoine Walker?
in this draft, it's really hard to mess up one of the top 10. There's a lot of talent in this draft. So, like, I think that the reach comes later. I'm eyeing the Commanders to reach at 11.
Yeah, I could see
for
that.
for some DB, that.
Not a DB, dude. They're probably going to go wide receiver to replace Terry McLaurin.
Commanders reach for like Chris Olave. Like I think that they'll take him because he's not even like number 1.
I don't even know if Olave is really that much of a reach, but I mean, even going for a wide receiver is kind of weird for the Commanders, which I can definitely see them doing.
Oh yeah, because McLaurin's unhappy. They need someone.
Because the commies aren't going to pay McLaurin. Remember, commies aren't about paying people.
Yeah,
it's about equal share.
They want them to share the labor.
Solidarity, motherfuckers.
That's right. Pens and Avs and Pats fandom. This might be the last time the Penguins are winning the cup. Trees say this in Yinzer mode. The Penguins are going to win the Stanley Cup.
Not with how they've been playing as of late. They're playing their worst hockey of the year. What the Penguins are going to Stanley Cup!
You might actually avoid the Rangers in the first round.
The Hurricanes are doing poorly too. So the Pens might fall to a wild card. It's like they might be playing Florida, and then I'm like, yeah, we're fucked.
What's funny is the entire Eastern Conference is locked up. It's just the seeding.
It's seeding, and I feel like there are a lot of candidates, but unfortunately, it's all mostly on one side. And I think the sad part is I don't think any of them might make it, knowing how weird the NHL is. Someone from the Metro probably makes the finals.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's the Rangers. I hope it's the
Penguins, but that probably ain't happening. Not without their plan.
This could.
And Tristan Jarry might be out. They're week to week, so yeah.
Yeah, Kakko getting hurt was not good though for the Rangers.
Kakko hasn't really done that much though. Like,
well, he comes back, he scores 2 goals in a game, and then he gets hurt like immediately. So I don't know if he's gonna be available, but having him out there, like having another scorer out there is amazing. When now Lafreniere is starting to play, Kreider's getting goal. I mean, the Rangers can score goals with anybody. It's just, can they hold up on the blue line? Sean Pankerton, what goes with a 40-ounce Colt 45, fat tires, Captain Morgan, especially if Steelers screw the pooch on a draft day. Pizzas, baby.
Lots of pizza, man.
Hey, we're covering both days, right? We're doing Thursday and then the second round, Friday.
Yep, Friday, the second round.
Yep.
First day is going to be a big day, man. That's I keep thinking it's Friday, but it's Thursday. I keep forgetting to change it.
Yeah.
It used to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then it became, Thursday night prime time because everyone knows we're addicted and we make that money.
The NFL didn't even want to air the draft at first.
Well, the ESPN did that.
Yeah,
they didn't think he was
ESPN pushed
marketable.
him. They pushed him, baby. All right. Who's going to be the first QB take? I think you know.
Yeah, I know it's Willis.
You're going to say Malik Willis. I'm going to say Malik Willis. I do think that Willis goes number 2.
He'll probably be top 3.
Yes.
His value shot up in the pro days.
Yes.
No,
right.
Ace. The draft is next week, actually.
Now this one is the category for this is, I say most laughable move. I'm not saying the specific move. I'm saying which team do you think is going to make the dumbest move in the draft?
Ooh, that's a tough question because you can make
Like,
a lot of
which
arguments.
team is just gonna fuck it up?
Ooh, that's tough. I want to say the Giants. I want to say the Giants, but unfortunately, you don't have Gabe Gettleman, so I'm going to pass on that. Let's say. What do you think, 5? I'm kind of stumped on this one.
I think that the Jets somehow fuck this up.
I think, honestly, I think the Seahawks fuck it up. I think they reach for a quarterback.
Like, why do you care if we mess these predictions up? Like, why do you care if we're wrong?
No, it's just because, like, I want to pretend that I have some sort of credibility, even though I don't.
We do not have credibility.
Yeah, that's why nobody watches this damn program.
They'll watch on draft night.
Yeah, I mean, they will, but still, nobody, like, yeah, we have no credit.
It's April 19th, and we got 300. And remember when we do this show to 60 people for no money? Come on now.
Well, it's not about money. The problem was, it was about, like, okay, you want to keep going, baby. It's about growth, constant growth, man.
When this show started, we'd have like 50 people watching. Okay. 50 people is a lot. If you had 50 people in your house right now, you'd be like, y'all got to go.
No, okay. 50 people would be cramped. You'd be violating the fire code. House is big enough for 50 people.
342 would be like a busy night at a restaurant.
Oh, 342, you're getting an ordinance from the police saying to turn it down and get the fuck out.
Yeah, loud party going down. So, random guy, this year's clickbait should have what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas vlog for the 2022 NFL draft and bring Five's chair along to have a partner with Goodell's chair. Ooh. Finally, the Giants will go 1-1.
I have a quick question. Do you imagine how much abuse Roger Goodell's chair has been through? 2020? Dude, how much frustration he had to deal with back then. Oh, I feel so bad.
He was
for that
probably
chair. It's a comfy chair, though.
Yeah, he was probably scratching his old red balls in that chair every fucking day. Just sitting around on his iPad. Remember that draft? He's just sitting in his house just announcing picks. He's like, with the first pick in the fucking draft.
And then there's random like people in the background going like, boo, like that really mattered. And then he's just sitting there like, the Texans traded DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson. Those fucking morons.
We got a 50 bomb. ASMR working. You read this one.
Yeah, buddy. Could Jacksonville trade the first overall pick? This draft seems wide open, and the amount of picks held by certain teams is just inviting mass chaos. I crave more of it. I think both of us are in agreement. Jacksonville has a good chance of trading this number 1 overall pick. They need a lot more than one number 1 will do.
Yeah, but like who has? Let's look at the order, right? Like, thanks by the way, be your newest.
If Detroit wants to pull Trubisky and panic, maybe them. Carolina, Seattle. Well, Seattle doesn't have the capital.
Unless
they want to give up next year's first,
right? Like Carolina have 2 picks and they could go 1. You know what I mean? Like, but
New Orleans will probably trade up, but they're not going to trade up to 1. They'll probably move up if there's a quarterback in the right situation. But yeah, I think Carolina's the desperate team here.
Okay, do they have 2 picks? No, they would
1,
probably
but
trade.
They have next year's first.
Yeah, so Carolina would probably trade this year.
I said they trade their 6, I think it is.
Yeah,
next year's first and a mid-round pick, like a 2nd or a 3rd. It's very steep, but you're going to have to do it
for Malik Willis.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Willis could be the guy. Don't get me wrong.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't think he's a number 1.
Okay,
like,
but he could go all Justin Herbert, like wouldn't you have taken Herbert in that draft if you knew that he was going to be the Herbert that he is now?
If Justin Herbert's the Herbert he's now, he's in Cincinnati.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't, like I don't hear a lot of criticism of Willis, like he's got gaping holes in his game. He's like
he's
Kyler
very
Murray.
raw. He's very raw. He needs some time. He needs like some development time.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not.
So ideally, he'd sit behind a quarterback for a year, and then start. Maybe get a couple reps like as a rookie, kind of like the Mahomes route. So like you can't rush him.
Well, that's why he fits in Detroit
and Pittsburgh too.
Yeah, well, he's not going.
But he's not going to fall to Pittsburgh unless they trade.
You're going to get Kenny Pickett and like it.
Hey, dude, I would love Kenny Pickett. I loved him at Pitt. I will jump for the heavens if we pick Kenny Pickett, or Jordan Davis, or Tyler Lindenbaum, or Malik Willis. Hey, or if Kyle Hamilton falls, you know what? We'll take him too.
Dodger of Zion went to my first SEC spring game. What a life-affirming experience. Wow. It's amazing how many people go and watch practice.
I mean, dude, people love that shit, man. Especially college football. Oh, yeah.
Practice. Yeah, spring football is crazy. They sell out for that shit.
Mm-hmm. People want to see the new prospects, especially if you're in Gamecock country.
Gamecock. First offensive lineman to be taken in this draft.
It depends how you think. Ikem Ekwonu, I probably might have more upside, but he's raw. Evan Neal's probably your pick here.
It's really between them two, so that's why.
It depends if you think if you want something more polished or more upside.
I'm gonna do the opposite of whatever you say. So you pick.
So Evan Neal.
All right. Evan Neal, and I'm gonna say Ikem Ekwonu. Nice. Lua 503, holy dumpster fire. Oi, dumpster fire. Have you guys seen what Robert Thomas is doing with Vladimir Tarasenko recently? Also, thoughts on Vegas this season. I think Vegas sneaks in. I have not seen what.
Dude, Vegas lost to New Jersey. They're 3 points behind a spot. They have like a 20% chance. Like, they are out of sorts. Lehner is like being maligned. Mark Stone hasn't been the same since his injury. He's still injured. Patches has fallen apart. And to be quite honest, I don't think anybody feels bad for Vegas whatsoever. Like, I've wanted to do a bit on them for a few months. I'm just waiting for the right time.
They're the most instantly hated team. They just came into the league.
Well, what happened was they bought into their own hype. And the cup actually accelerated their window, because if you actually look at what they said and hear what they talked about around the time of the expansion draft, they didn't plan on being successful their first year. They were sucking for a couple of years, accruing draft picks and prospects. So your window would be like now. The problem is, once you got that cup, that means you had to go balls out for the last 3 or 4 years, and you've lost your entire prospect window. You don't have the depth to compensate. So that's why they're in that system. And
Rangers score!
Yeah, buddy.
Ryan Strome with the goal. The Jets are about to be eliminated.
Jets are gone. I mean, Cheveldayoff's getting fired, and that's a team that needs an overhaul.
Seth Draken. Oh, wait, was that Kreider? Hold on. No, it was Strome. Yeah, Strome on the deflection. Seth Draken for 50 as a Panthers fan. If Carolina trades up and gives up a lot, I'm going to be so mad, but I legit expect them to do exactly that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I can definitely see that. That sounds like a Carolina Panthers move, because Tepper seems like he's a very impatient man. And last year was disastrous for them, especially on offense when CMC got injured. So I can see them doing some really desperate things to try and right the ship and justify Matt Rule's massive contract.
Okay.
That would be me.
Who's going to be the first overall pick?
I've already picked it, Malik Willis.
Wow. Malik Willis is all over these. Oops. What just happened? How did I?
You went full screen. That's actually pretty cool.
Oh, wait.
Or we did that. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds a lot better.
You like that?
Yeah,
like the
you
game.
don't.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
but then
it's more efficient. I feel like
yeah, but let me turn off the Benchwarmer Brew overlay.
either that. Just turn us off. Nobody gives a shit about us.
You don't think? Okay, how do we turn us off?
Well, here's what we do.
We can do.
You-
Oh
you-
no, we can do this.
Yep.
Oh, you can't see our dumb faces.
Oh
Fuck.
no, you can't see our stupid faces.
If
The
y'all
poor
would-
things.
If y'all knew what was going on back here, look at this. Look at this tree.
Oh, dude,
Oh.
that is tiny.
Oh yeah.
Man, you should get that checked.
Look at my little pencil dick. So thin. So thin.
Well, congratulations. I screenshotted it.
Oh,
And throw it on
son of a
Twitter.
bitch. This is taking me back to the old. Remember the old days of the dumpster fire?
Yeah, when it was just you back there, and like, and our frame rate would be like 3 frames per second.
and then
YouTube finally improved their streaming quality, and it's like, oh, we're not moving slow. It's like you could pick the exact frame where 5 points loses his shit because there's only about 5 frames.
I accidentally put the link to the Discord server in the fucking chat, and everybody that was watching the show jumped in.
Yeah, not even that. I remember when you posted your address accidentally on there, and then someone sent a bag of dicks to you.
Yeah, someone sent a bag of dicks. I think somebody sent me a Francisco Lindor. Oh, here's the. Oh, I can't show you. I've got the card here. Here, I'll tap it on there. Somebody sent me a Francisco Lindor Cleveland Guardians card. Well, he was an Indian at the time.
Ooh.
But yeah. Anyways, that was a weird time when people had my address and were sending me dicks in the mail. Anyways, all right. Number 1 overall, you said Malik Willis.
Yep, Willis.
Let me type that in. And I'm going to still say that it's Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson at number 1. I think he goes 2 or 3. Thibodeau used to be the top number 1, but I think he kind of fell off a little bit. Apparently, nobody's really liked his combine.
Yeah, well, combine, you can't fall for the hype. That's a rule of the NFL draft. Do not fall for the hype.
Well, too bad. A lot of people still do. They overthink a lot of stuff.
Spot and win. The Pittsburgh Maulers. They might be looking like the worst team in the USFL, and Kirby Wilson showed why he's not in the NFL. But at least they know how to pick chicken salad instead of pizza.
But the unwritten rules, 5. The unwritten rules.
Did you
Come on, you gotta hold the kangaroo court properly, man. If a man does not want his chicken salad, but he wants a pizza, you gotta smack that shit down. Because if you do not pretend that you are in charge, if you do not go off and lay your dick in the law, what's gonna stop people from not wanting lasagna, but instead go after chicken wings? What happens if you don't want eggs, but I want steak? It's the Oliver Twist principle. It's like, please, sir, I want some more. And then they go off and bitch up a storm, and then you do nothing, and suddenly you've lost all power in the franchise, and suddenly the Maulers are getting mauled from within. That's why Kirby Wilson did what he did. He knows the Steeler way. The Steeler way is to not give an inch.
Yeah.
And we got a spammer.
We got a spammer, but I'm going to
we
check
already
that
did
link out later because I'm always about some hot girls and boys 18 plus video chat.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I think it's just emojis.
how do they, like, what asshole programs a bot to do that?
Honestly, they just have a bunch of different things and they just go around from stream to stream and do that. I see it sometimes in like YouTube comments and they'll just like flood it. It's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the problem is now it's going to be in a situation where YouTube's going to pretend that, oh, we're going to stop the spammers. We're going to disable all comments. And it's going to be like,
they want to. They've talked about disabling all comments.
That's stupid, though. Comments are about community. Like, I feel like that's one of the better parts of releasing on this damn site.
To me, the best comment that I ever saw was there was a
like they're already censoring like random like things that are just like, I don't know, like just apparently offensive.
Yeah. No,
the sad part is you have to go out of your way to see it. Like, it's like, okay.
Yeah. No, the best YouTube comment I've ever read, and this is why comments exist because they're amazing, was there was one that said like it was a National Geographic video, like world's largest sinkhole opens up or something, and then the first comment said, "This is bullshit. Not one mention of my ex-wife."
You get some gold in there sometimes.
You
man.
do get some gold in the comments. I think the funniest one I got was some guy said, like, my shit tastes like liquid ass. And I was like, okay.
What? That came out of nowhere. Holy shit.
It was in a Q&A too. That was the even funnier part. Where I was like, all right, leave your questions down below. And all it said was, my shit tastes like liquid ass.
Dude, I would post that and answer it just because.
I did. I read it in the video. Like, I was just like, you guys are the best.
My shit tastes like liquid ass. You better get that checked. You might have a stomach bug.
Yeah, you might have to go see a doctor, maybe a colonoscopy. A little bit.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not bloody or black, because that's usually a sign that your colon's fucked up and you might have a few polyps.
Yeah, not good. All right. One more super chat. We'll get to some more predictions.
You're hilarious.
Great video about the 2017 draft tree, reminding me that the Packers had a big swing and a miss on the entire draft, trading back for King. Ugh.
Yeah, Ted Thompson era, baby. That's all you need to say about that.
Yeah, Uncultured also says, I know both me and Baldy are expecting changes, but the Giants will break his heart, and the Packers won't draft a wide receiver in the first round. Life is pain.
No, the Packers are probably going to draft a running back or an edge, because that's kind of how the Packers do, or they're going to trade back.
Yeah. All right.
That's why this makes no money. You get demonetized every 5 minutes. Well, that's why we don't get sponsors.
Yeah, that's why we have to have donations. And the thing is, we're so lazy. Like, I've had like an idea to do memberships, and like I just don't.
It's not even about memberships. It's that we both have our own channels we're working shit on.
Right. Well, yeah. We just don't have time to like think of things.
Yeah, because most of my stuff, I'm working on my own shit.
Right. Like, why would anyone want to be a member of our stupid fucking channel? Like, we'd have to offer. We were like, hey, let's offer like an extra stream a week, and then we're like, man, I gotta edit.
Well, we offer a stream a week, but the problem is, like, who's gonna watch that shit? It's like, oh boy, a gaming channel, just like the millions of others on this godforsaken list.
Press 1, okay, if y'all would spend in the chat, if you would spend $5 a month for one extra stream a month for this stupid fucking show.
Say no. It's not worth it.
Right.
Now we are turning into like an NPR donation drive. We are pathetic.
All right. A bunch of people are typing in too. Okay. So
good. I would do it too. Definitely do it too.
I guess the thing is, if it were a membership stream, we wouldn't care about demonetization, and we could talk about how our shit tastes on that. And that would
that's gonna be a no. I'm gonna put a 2 in there just because.
Yeah, I'm seeing up some -1s.
Yeah, 3, a 4. Like, no, like, don't worry. Like, I'd rather not be a robber baron that pretends to do with the money. But yes, how about we just keep going now? And I see you look so pissed in there because you know you're not getting money.
I know. All we needed was 10 members.
You are so pissed off.
Nobody wants to buy our membership. Fuck all y'all, man.
Man, look at this face. Look at them. He is so pissed. That influenced your life, man.
I don't get why nobody likes us. Let's put
it this way. We're 2 aging men. We don't appeal to any demographic. We ramble on. We don't do any show prep. We bitch about money. We bitch about drugs. We bitch about how no one wants to fuck us. We bitch about our dying channels.
Right,
and that's why we go off about every single stupid thing known to man, because we don't actually like anything. That's why nobody's watching us right now, man. Do you not realize this? People only care about us for plungers and Stellar's Gus Super Bowl. That is the only things that keep us relevant right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are so pissed. Let's keep going. What do you think's the smartest pick besides
No.
not?
It's which team is going to make the smartest pick? Like which team
Yes.
are you going to be like, oh, that was a really smart pick. I'll pick first. I think the team that is going to surprise a lot of people is what the Falcons do at 8.
Yeah, I can see that. They could watch somebody fall, or they go stupid and draft a quarterback. I
think that they get value. Like they could get what's the kid, Howell or Carson Strong, or they could get like a sneaky good quarterback. They could do a lot at 8. I'm just saying. I would think that they're gonna not mess that up. But I'm
gonna go the opposite of you. I'm gonna say the New York Jets. I think they made 2 good picks.
Okay, I see you. The Jets have somehow gotten smarter over the past year.
Because Joe Douglas isn't an idiot. And the problem is, I'm afraid they're going to fuck it up and fire him because they're not getting results.
It's very possible. All right, we're at Stephen Vavassieux. Do you think the Bengals have done enough for their O-line? And do you think the draft will show they'll do more for that?
I think if somebody falls in the first round, like say, like a Tyler Lindenbaum, I think they snag him. I think it depends on who falls or who's good for their situation. I think also they could maybe go defense there, but I think they're in a good spot because I think they'll just pick best player available.
They have to address that line. They can't let Burrow get sacked 9, 10 times. You know, how did the Super Bowl end, right? He got sacked. They have to do something. They have to protect him. At least probably later, you know, in the
you have to remember the Bengals also signed some big free agents, Alex Kappa, Ted Karras, and Lyle Collins.
Oh, yeah. True.
So it's not like they haven't done anything. And I'm saying this as an AFC North rival.
Mm-hmm. You mean a hater?
Yeah, I guess. I also notice how we've gotten more viewers since we've gotten our ugly mugs off stream.
Well, that's how it works. Like, I mean, look at this face right here. Hold on. Look at this shit right here.
I know, right? Yeah. I think a bunch of people are just going, 6 people have already turned off. I can see why. Everyone's going off. It's just like it's blinding because the lights make me look paler than I already am. And it just looks bad. Look, 2 people have already left. So we've already lost 8 people by putting me on screen.
Listen, tonight I learned that this. Oh, hold on. How do I go back? Tonight I learned that this is more appealing than our faces. Watch the views come back up.
Oh yeah, I already know how that's gonna go.
No,
I'm very aware.
Come on.
Since I put myself on screen, we lost over 13 people. We lost 13 people. It was bad. It was a lot of my eyes, and I think it's too late. I think we've already lost the momentum.
Yeah, we can't.
They're
not. Oh, wait. 2 viewers back. 2 viewers came back.
I don't know about that. I'm seeing 375. Oh, we got 6.
Back to 381.
Yep. Yep. It's like YouTube says, the ugly people are off the screen. Let's bring in more people.
We'll start recommending it back to the people. Yeah. Listen, we don't allow ugly people to do ASMR, okay?
No, we don't allow ugly people general, man. Come on.
No, yeah, that's how society is. I do not like the ugly people. Look, up to 392. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's ugly?
Let's scare them off.
Dude, you poor bastard. What are you doing?
See y'all.
Dude, you're weird, man. We're going to lose people. Nobody wants this bald shit. Nobody wants the bald shit.
Actually, the views are going up. That must mean I'm attractive and you're not.
I don't know about that, man. I think you're overcompensating for yourself.
I don't see you running. I don't see you walking down any runways. All right.
Well, do I look like I have the figure to walk down a goddamn runway? The only runway I'm walking down is if my plane breaks down if I'm going to Cali. Come on.
All right. Who trades into the first round? Like,
Hmm.
who is like, fuck this? I want in on this action. I think
Probably a person with the high second. Maybe the Bears.
you think
Bears
the
trade in for
Bears
a late
trade
first.
into the first? Okay.
For a late first, I can see it.
Chicago Bears. They want in on the action.
Mm-hmm. Suppose somebody falls, they think, hey, let's get a lineman.
The Niners do not have a first round pick.
Nope.
Who else doesn't have a Cleveland?
The
Do they have
Niners
a first
don't.
round?
Denver does not have a first round pick. Cleveland does not have a first round pick. Bears do not have a first round pick.
You know what? I see Cleveland because they could trade Baker Mayfield. I'm gonna say Cleveland.
Baker is not getting a first round pick, dude. You'd be lucky to get a third for him right now.
No, I think they could package some players with him to get a first.
Baker has negative value right now, dude. You do realize that. Cleveland has absolutely no leverage. He's coming off a terrible year where he was injured and should not have been playing, and there are a lot of questions about his character, even if it's like justified or otherwise. So would you trade a second round pick for Baker? No. Third? Maybe. Depends on the situation.
Fine. Fuck you. My takes suck and I'm ugly. You're right. You're right.
I'm still ugly. Don't worry.
Unchained America says clickbait punishment. Someone eat a slice of pizza and a bowl of chicken salad. And why would it be 5 points? I'll do that.
Pizza and a bowl of chicken salad?
And then my shit would just be liquid ass. Just coming on out.
Liquid at no, that's Chipotle. Chipotle does that to you.
Shitpotle.
That's how you do it, man.
Alan, okay.
Oh, as somebody said, that was your best take of the night.
What food do you eat? What fast food do you eat that gives you instant fucking shits? Like
Chipotle.
instant. Chipotle rocks it like that.
Oh, Chipotle, like after like 15 minutes, you're rushing to the bathroom and there is Niagara Falls coming out of that butthole.
It's not what overloads my system is like a big beef and cheddar from Arby's. That shit, it's just like it's like
that's disgusting. You eat Arby's? People eat Arby's?
Oh, dude, Arby's is high quality. Like you can have like their salads are really good at Arby's.
Oh,
the roast beef hero.
We talked about a beef and cheddar.
I'm just saying, Arby's has two sides of their menu. One that's like high quality. I wouldn't say high quality, but above McDonald's. But then there's the beef and cheddars and the just fucking sandwiches that overload your server like with too many packets of shit, and you're just sitting on the fucking toilet for the next hour or so. But yeah, Arby's will overload. Indian food will run through me like Sherman to the coast.
Indian food will yeah.
Tikka Tuesday, call that colonoscopy Wednesday because Indian food is running through my ass.
Yeah, or if you get Vindaloo, it burns your entire system whilst running through your ass.
Yeah.
So it burns you for like 3 days straight.
I've always wanted to start a separate channel and just scientifically determine why you shit instantly after eating Taco Bell. I know the answer, but I don't want to ruin it. I guess there's only 381 people. I'll tell you why. Do you want to know why? Press 1 in the chat if you want to know why you have to take a shit instantaneously after eating Taco Bell.
Secret chemicals in the water that turn the frogs gay. Is it why?
Yeah. Thai food is amazing. All right. Connor Larson wants to know. All right. Lots of ones here because they want to know why you shit.
I mean, I'll be honestly, I think that's a better answer than doing a stream for $5. I think that's a much better answer. God, you were so pissed off. You're like, damn it, I can't make money. Terrible. You're so pissed. You're like trying to hide your smile too, because you know like your existence is absolute pain. I should expect like 1,000-yard stare, and someone should play "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend" while zooming into your face slowly at the same time. Someone edit that, please, and make it a reality, because I think that's how we do this right now,
Dude,
with some quiet screams in the background.
we have friends that have Twitch subs, like that have like 10,000 Twitch subs. Like, could you imagine us trying to get Twitch subs? Like, no
Twitch
one
is a
would
different game, man, dude. I like. Have you seen me stream alone? I suck ass. I have too much dead
You're
air.
good
and-
alone as long as the Steelers are losing.
Well, it's not that's easy though, man. You need challenge, dude.
That's true. I don't know. I could try to stream alone, but I don't think I'd be good at it.
And like I could do it, but I don't know if I'd be successful.
Let's audition. Let's audition streaming alone. I'll give you 3 minutes. I'm gonna start a timer. You'll be alone for 3 minutes.
3
And
minutes.
you gotta entertain us, and then we'll grade each other afterwards. Okay.
Oh, dude, now we're talking about 3 whole minutes. You sick son of a bitch. You're
All
going
right,
up.
it's
Hey,
8:52.
how's everyone doing here? Welcome to this god-awful excuse of a stream. I am some fat Yinzer. That's a tree behind me. That's beer. And this is a stack of gum. And we're going to talk about NFL draft. Have you ever considered what it means to be drafted in the NFL? Let's suppose I'm sitting at that table. My girl's behind me. She's probably got her leg going up my pants, thinking for a good time afterwards. And my mom's kind of sitting there giving me a glare because she knows some weird stuff's going to happen. But she's low-key proud of me because I'm going to make the NFL. I'm going to probably pay off her debts, buy her a car, all the 5 yards. What would be your belief of everything that happens in your lifetime? I feel like I should be playing a game right now or something. And by the way, let's go over some hockey scores because everybody loves hockey, right? The high-end talent of the Leafs are up 3-1. Detroit's up 3-2 over Tampa Bay. The Islanders are somehow beating Florida. The Rangers are up 1-0. Let's talk about your Rangers, who are probably going to they'd probably be playing Boston if this were ending the season right now, I think, because I think they're tied. Actually, Carolina won last night. Never mind. But let's keep going here.
You've only made it 1 minute, by the way.
It's one. Well, the problem is you feel like you got to ramble on and on because you got to keep on with the thing. Because usually if you're streaming, you have something going on in the background. You're either playing a game, you're talking about a movie, you're reacting to some stupid shit. Because everyone loves just reacting, which means you just sit here the whole time being like, yeah, or you go off and then the movie plays in the background and people call that a break nowadays. So I can ramble off about some stupid shit and probably get like 5 people to care. Actually, 5's a bit of an exaggeration. I'll go with 2. One of them being my invisible friend, Jeremy, that's in the background. Hey, Jeremy, tell everyone hi. He's giving me the middle finger. That's great. I did want to say as well, hopefully my stream is not cutting out. I got a few new pieces of tech in today. New USB-C docking station and an Ethernet over power adapter. So hopefully we will not have any more Yinzernet, because I'm telling you, it's not my goddamn internet. It's my Wi-Fi, and it's the situation around me. But all I got to say is hopefully my internet got Super Bowl. Just like the Pittsburgh Maulers are not going to the Super Bowl. They were.
All right, you made it. You made it.
Oh, really? As I said, there's usually a movie in the background or something going on. That's kind of unfair. You're kind of like going off about.
No, that's why I'm just trying to prove how hard it is to entertain people for 3 minutes with no planning whatsoever.
Well, it's also like I feel like I need to have the air not dead while I do it. So that's why I'm going off the top of my screen. It gets weird like that. And I feel like a lot of people left during that moment.
Who cares? That's
Who cares?
Our goal should be to be so bad that no one ever comes fucking back. Like, what's wrong with you? Why
do you try coming back for 15 years?
All right, apparently it's my turn.
Yes, you better.
I gotta make
my quality's worse than mine.
Or yes. Listen,
fucking asshole.
I want to tell y'all about a story. See, this is what you do to entertain people instead of just rambling about the sports scores, which what I was gonna do, but you took my idea.
Fucking asshole.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. So, my uncle on my dad's side invented something that changed the world. Literally, every day that you do anything, that you go anywhere, that you experience your life, it's because of my uncle. Now, my uncle was a nuclear physicist of some kind. I don't know what exactly he did. I know he worked for the Defense Department, but he never really talked about what he did. Sometimes he would show me pictures of comets and shit that he had discovered. I don't know. The dude was a genius. Okay. But yeah, he was like a nuclear physicist or some shit. I don't know. But I really looked up to him. But he never told me directly about the thing that he invented that changed the world. So next time you go over a bridge, this is the key thing. Next time you go over a bridge, look at the structure of the bridge, especially if it's a steel bridge, not say a suspension, well, maybe a suspension bridge, but you'll notice in the structure of the bridge, the steel beams, there's little holes in the steel beams. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go out and look, and you'll see, like, especially you, Yinzer fuckface, the bridges in downtown Pittsburgh. There's little
Hey,
holes
our bridges are collapsing.
Yeah. There's little holes in the bridges. And what my uncle figured out was that you could structurally make something as strong but much lighter by just cutting little holes in the steel. And so, like, a square beam with the little, what they're called is, and they're named after my uncle Moe, they're called Moe Holes. And
Moe Holes.
so every time
I think we need Moe Holes for our dicks.
Yep. Every time you drive by and you see two homeless guys just banging underneath the bridge, if there's any holes above it, those are named after my Uncle Moe.
You got 20 seconds.
Be thankful for all the Moe holes that exist in the world.
Talking
and that
about
was
holes.
my story, and I'm sticking to it. And his name was
5
not
more
Moses
seconds.
Black.
Got 5 more seconds. Let it drag
It
out.
was.
Drag it out.
It changed the world. It saved all these steel companies and bridge makers money for all the holes in the bridges. And now people can just, do a little finger cuffing underneath those bridges.
That
There,
was
I made it.
That was
Did I
the
make
most.
it?
Yeah, you did, and that
Okay.
was the weirdest 3 minutes I have ever heard in my life.
Who won?
That was
chat. Press 1 for Yinzer rant. Press 2 for world's longest dad joke.
I pressed 3 for we should never talk alone again. Mo Sislak.
Mo Sislak. Hey, Flaming Mao. Hey, you guys hating on me?
Oh, Chili's right. The chair won.
I'm seeing a lot of ones. Okay, y'all
I'm
didn't
seeing
like
some
my
twos.
story?
I'm
Fuck
seeing some
you.
twos.
Fuck you. Every time you go over a bridge, you can thank my uncle. Kiss my ass. If it wasn't for
Whatever,
him,
man.
I'd
You are
be fucking
so
spending too much.
pissy.
There'd be no
Dude, you
steel.
are pissy. I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's the right way to do it. How do we fine you, though?
Y'all didn't want to watch my stream? Y'all didn't like my story? I'm just fucking.
You are so pissed, dude.
It's
Dude.
the tree show from now on. I'm just.
What?
I'm definitely the Robin to this Batman here.
I think people are just doing that to piss you off, dude.
I don't think so. I think everyone hates me.
Nah, I don't know about that. I mean, dude, have you seen some of the comments on like Clickbait Sports? I think people hate Scooter Magruder because it's just his style.
So everyone has one person that they hate.
Yeah, people hate me. It's like, I hate trees, a fucking cringe asshole. It's like, yeah, I know.
The one that hurt my feelings, I wouldn't say hurt my feelings because no one can hurt my feelings because I'm an absolute psychopath. I would say someone called me the boring friend.
Dude, I know how to get you now.
I was like, all right, fine, fair enough. Fair enough. I was like, all right, if you're gonna diss me, do it proper. All right. Uncultured note. Alan Nadeau says, laugh out loud, Tree mentioning polyps in the rear. I promise you that is no joke. I know firsthand. So
oh,
now
dude,
we know
hemorrhoids are a pain in the ass. No pun
Yeah.
intended.
Now we know Alan and Tree had polyps in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Uncultured barbarian I'd watch, but I'm an old man who hates everything. I'd find your hateful gaming streams to be refreshing. I actually have a capture card, and I've had it for
You did like Madden. I remember you used to do that.
Look, no, I have one. It's like brand new, and I haven't.
Oh, you have the Elgato. I forgot about that.
No. Well, the Elgato doesn't work with Mac, so I went out and bought this Wistar one. And I've never set it up because I'm too afraid to stream. Because people call me the boring friend. That's why.
Dude, play Elden Ring like everyone else, and then you just suck and you edit it down, and you get like 50,000 views, and everyone says you suck.
Yeah, maybe I should TikTok. Maybe I should do some hashtag TikTok challenge.
Oh, dude. Everyone fucking I don't get TikTok, but the problem is everyone's going on it. It's
I know.
Do I look like I can appeal to Gen Z? Fuck no. Gen Z hates me.
Right. I thought it was Gens. I didn't even know it was Gen Z.
Fucking Zoomers.
That one guy says watch Tree's video on Superman 64 and it was gold.
Dude, that was like a long time ago, dude.
What is the worst take on a draft pick that by your team that you had? I know mine for sure.
Probably Andrew Thomas.
Yeah, I whiffed on that one. Andrew Thomas. If we get him and Ekwonu, I'm set. I'm loving it. No, I really whiffed, but I wanted Quiddy Pay, and I was wrong about that too. So
Quiddy Pay still has time to develop. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Andrew Thomas.
Ojulari's been pretty good for you though. He had a decent year last year.
Yeah. Oh, Superman 64. Was that the game that was like blue in the clouds?
Oh, yeah. It was like blue and purple. They called it Kryptonite Fog. It's technically supposed to be green, but an emulator glitch made it purple, and nobody really gives a shit to fix it because Superman 64 fucking sucks.
I actually watched a story on that. I think the original game developer, like, they wanted to fire them and hire another company, but they were
like locked in.
Yeah, they were under contract, so they just tried to keep making the game worse because they knew that they wouldn't get fired. So they're just like, we're just gonna deliver you the shittiest game possible.
It's spite. It's just like it was just really bad.
Yeah, I can't believe it made it to production.
Well, it made it to production because they had to release it. They had the license.
Yeah. David G, as bad as the dumpster is, it'll never be as bad as the NFT company that lost 625 mil because they didn't turn off access roster to their security. Wow. Not going to criticize NFTs.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they can have potential. It's just like, it's one of those things I feel like they're just overhyped, and I feel like people are just like fatigued of them in some regards. That's the thing. Like, I mean, I think they do have value. It's just how much value do they have?
Yes. I think if you make it fun, if you make it like sports related, it'll be cool.
I mean, dude, NBA Top Shots was pretty good a year ago.
Yeah, that. People were all over that shit. Okay, let's finish out the stream. Okay, who's the best player available in this draft? Who do you think?
That's actually a really tough one because I feel like there are a lot of different answers you could take here. Ooh.
Well, who do you think is going to have the best rookie season? How about that?
I feel like it's going to be Antoine Walker.
Okay.
I think, is that how you say it?
Antoine Walker, he played basketball.
Yeah, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Okay. Get your name straight before you
shut up.
Before you pick somebody. I know who I'm going to pick for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think Evan Neal is going to have a great rookie season. Like he's really just such
Evan
a space
Neal, I
heater.
think, would be strong. Hutchinson, I think, is going to be strong.
Antoine Brooks is who.
Yeah, Antoine Brooks. Or Trayvon Walker. Trayvon Walker.
Okay,
That's
you're
what
gonna
I'm
say Trayvon Walker. All right.
Just got the name wrong.
Ian's Dahlia says went to Amalie on Thursday for the Bolts OT win that clinched the playoff spot. 3-peat chances seem sus right now, but at least it was a good game.
Tampa Bay just tied it up, by the way.
Yes, and then Illogical Canadian says, "See you next Thursday night, boys. Can't wait." Yes, we'll have Tanner on the show.
We'll be here Thursday night. We'll be here Friday night. We'll be here next Thursday on Clickbait, and we may have a few surprises up our sleeve too.
Yes. There's Dodge and there's TA.
There's one rookie. Smoke Monday.
Smoke Monday. Look, we're hiding everybody, so you can't see us. Oh, there. Okay, they put that.
Okay, I'll throw that there. Now we vanish again.
No, put it back.
Okay, jeez.
Vini Vidi Vici.
Not enough coal. It's not worth the time.
Hold on, let me turn this off so we can see us. This is kind of efficient. I like this layout.
Yeah, I agree. It looks better than the other one because we
Dan
don't have
Young-
the fancy graphics.
Dan Young
see
trying to
cups.
sneak in a $20 at the end. I predict that the Derp will draft a fullback, a goalkeeper, a point guard, or a third baseman.
What if they draft a pitcher for the Mets and they draft a goalie for the Rangers?
Sounds about right.
Another goalie for the pile in New York, really. Come on.
It's going to be pretty boring for you, EA, with no Bears picking in the first round.
Well, that's fine. I don't mind so much if we don't trade up into the first unless someone really falls again into our lap and we get a trade partner with somebody. But I just don't. It's a deep draft. I don't see anyone being like a can't miss, surefire, we have to go get him kind of thing.
No, because there's going to be talent. There's going to be talent in the late rounds. There's going to be talent in the mid rounds.
We got an extra second. We got an extra second already out of one of our trades that we did already this year. So I'm okay with us standing pat where we are and trading from our spets. There should be enough in offensive linemen, wide receivers, cornerbacks, just any old goddamn thing to get us some pieces moving forward under the new regime. And especially for going back to a 4-3 defense from a 3-4.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people do forget about what the Bears are doing this yeir.
Andrew Meyer says, Daga week, baby. What a crazy insanity that divides the fan base will happen this time. Will we see a first-time winner this season? Can't wait. Yeah, Kyle Busch with a little sneaky on the dirt at Bristol because what's his name? Riddick got too high or got shoved basically.
Ran a little too hot, yeah.
Yeah, he was winning that whole freaking race, Tyler Reddick.
Yeah.
And he got slung, as they say.
Yeah.
All right, Dodge, what's up?
So this past Saturday, I went to Williams-Brice Stadium and I went to the Garnet and Black spring game, and oh my God, that was such a wonderful experience. They did
awesome.
Sandstorm. They did 2001. They did all of the interludes. They had the whole Carolina band there. They honored the women's team. They honored Deebo Samuel and other Gamecock greats. It was wonderful, and I'm looking forward to being there every Saturday this fall too.
That's awesome.
What I'm hearing is someone is enjoying the South Carolina lifestyle.
Yeah.
I got to bring these back because the best part of these, people left these behind, so their loss is my gain. I didn't have to pay anything for these souvenirs.
Oh, nice. Got free cups.
Stomps.
You got their garbage. All right, let's end the stream.
They're plastic, so these are souvenir cups. These are solid.
As long as they're dishwasher safe. Tree, is there a Hall of Famer in this draft, and who do you think it is?
It's tough to tell at this point if there's a Hall of Famer. My guess for a Hall of Famer would probably be Evan Neal.
Okay.
Yes.
I am going to say that Aiden Hutchinson is a potential Hall of Famer. Now, I'm not saying he is, but he's probably got the best chance.
Hutchinson
Tom
has
Grossi.
a shot.
Tom Grossi could be a potential Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I think he might be Mr. Irrelevant this year. Like, say somebody
He's
sneaks
on the
up and
dumpster
says
fire,
Green Bay
though.
Packers
Should
pick
be
Tom
okay.
Grossi, wide receiver. From
Could you
high
imagine
school.
if Tom was called to actually call
Sorry,
a
I
draft
confused
pick for the
you, Brian.
Packers?
Oh, dude, he'd lose his shit.
He'd lose his shit, and then he'd insert his own name.
Scooter will not be
My bad.
on our show next week because he will be at the draft.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's gonna
he
make
gets
them
to
big
do
bucks.
all the cool stuff, and we get to tell people how our shit tastes.
Well, that's also because we do nothing but shit on teams. No team is gonna want that for their brand. You do
Right,
realize
right. Not
that,
even the Giants are like,
My
oh, this
brand.
bald fuck.
Like,
Fuck you.
let's suppose, like, okay, look at me. Do I look like somebody who's going to be a proud sponsored by the NFL? Fuck no.
No,
I'd be
we
better
are
chance
not
of getting
on
banned.
brand. We're not super
Tree.
fan. We are super haters.
Tree,
Like-
I will say, while you may not be sponsored by an NFL team, you're certainly sponsored by Benchwarmer Brew. Billy Bay's here to tell you about Benchwarmer Brew. It has the strength to pick your Mondays up and lift you all the way to Friday. It's got it all. It's got caffeine. It's got blend. It's got nice, smooth, filtered
Profoundly
richness.
non-based.
And it can be yours for only $19.95.
Perfect.
That was
Benchwarmer
good.
Brew. Buy it. Buy it from the link below. Okay. Let's
Brandon
wrap
Perna, I
up the
expect my
show.
check in the mail.
Yeah, I'll send you a bag of dicks.
Gee, thanks.
Bastard.
Yep. All right.
I saw that.
Any
Wow,
final words?
subliminal messages now?
Oh, this we will not do a Tuesday night stream next week. We will go straight into the draft on Thursday because we're streaming Thursday and Friday. So we'll see you all next week at 8:00 on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a little earlier. But we'll
Maybe,
see.
yeah. Maybe we do a little pre-show. Maybe talk
Get into
up.
that, then we realize it's like, oh, hey, we need to get drunk and have a couple brews.
Yeah,
and
but the
it's like,
first pick
I'm
doesn't
gonna be hunkered
happen
down for this.
until
for like, early. Yeah, it takes
Yeah.
a bit.
it doesn't. We should start when the coverage starts because the first pick it takes like half an hour. Like we're already drunk by then. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
But
by
that's the
hour
fun
4,
part.
it's just a mess. Like we're
Yeah.
both like, oh, like
We're just
I'm
yelling
just seeing
at
something
people.
like,
Mhm.
yeah.
like last year. All right, let's end the
Hey,
show.
that was a good stream.
Yep. Love y'all. We'll see you next week. Draft week. Any announcements? Anybody? No.
No, but let's
Afterburn at
take off.
9:30.
Let's
Okay.
take
I
off
disappeared.
the ugliness so we can
Yeah.
get a couple more viewers before
My
the end
shit
of the stream.
out.